last two times I streamed from this location, I think the stream ended prematurely with the Wi-Fi. I think it came in and out, so I'm doing strictly off of cell, and I don't have full bars, but I've got two bars that are holding pretty steady. Sometimes it goes up to three, sometimes it drops down to one, but we're gonna give it a shot, and we're gonna see how it goes. So, a funny story. I'm at my parents' house here in Texas, and there's my wife's there, my sister, her husband are there, my dad's here, and so all of them kind of have like remote jobs, and so they said that in the list of Wi-Fi priority, all right, sounds good. All right, good B&H. That's good to hear. In the list of Wi-Fi priority, like wannabe YouTube streamers, like below like three people with full salary jobs. So I'm kicked off the Wi-Fi network, and they're like, go outside. So, hey, what's up, Josh Ball? Hey, what's up, B&H? Not really a Christmas theme show, but in light of the Christmas spirit, and in light of this stream could get ended prematurely at any moment, I'm not going to cover a chapter, and I'm not going to do any material that's like too heavy with the book and with the hunt. So we're going to kind of cover a little bit of generalization and a couple thoughts that I've been percolating in my head in reference to overall themes of the treasure hunts. So we're going to bounce a little bit between there's treasure inside. We're going to bounce between Chad Bird, bounce between Beyond the Map's Edge. This one will kind of be we'll call it the Christmas show. We'll kind of cover a little bit of everything here. The chat's popping off. There we go, Josh Ball. Tell your daddy I said hi. I don't call him daddy, but I will say I will say that Art says hi. Merry Christmas to you and the family. Thank you very much, Dragon Lady. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, everybody, as well. Also, Happy Holidays, as this will be the last live show before Christmas. Unless somehow I stumble across the treasure. I don't think it's where I'm at, but that'd be wild. First, and I always appreciate you, Rose. We need Froggy with a Rudolph nose. I don't know. I don't know what to say to that. Hey, Van Day, what's going on? Hey, Froggy. I will say this little, because the little tripod I have at home for streaming, it works pretty well. It's got something's going on. What's this? Flowers, Rose. Thank you very much for the gift. That's pretty cool. I hadn't seen that before. There's like a little chocolate in there. Thanks, Rose. The setup I had at home is like a tripod with a halo little ring light on there, and it works pretty well, but it doesn't travel as nicely, and I like to travel with just a carry-on. And so the one I'm using here is one of those little spider things that it's got like 3 legs. Actually, hold on. This will be risky. Let's see if I can do this without breaking anything. But it's like this. So it's got like 3 little like wraparound legs. And you can kind of like, you can just like stick it to things or put it wherever. I think it's pretty handy. So let's see. All right, I think we're set. Yeah, so I have it set up right there on the railing right there. So it works pretty well. Wait, what's going on, Mushi? What is that symbol? I don't know what that is. Hey, hello. Kiwis Road, what's up, Kiwi? How you doing, man? Kiwis Road, you wrote that book, right? I think that's you, Kiwis Road. I'm pretty sure. But if you guys don't know, Kiwis Road wrote this book, and it's yeah. Josh, yeah, it's definitely a little gloomy outside. Yeah, so I wonder if we're in the same area, Josh Ball. But yeah, Kiwis Road wrote a book, Echoes of Eternity. I got a chance to read it. It's pretty cool. It was different than I went in with like no knowledge of what it was about or what it's like. But the format was really interesting. It had a lot of I liked the art, like the pictures, and I liked some of the ideas you put forth. I will say you covered a little bit about like the universal measurement, something about like cubits, kind of like an ancient measurement. That's kind of like where it came from a little bit. And that got me thinking about like the pole. Also because we're diving right into Beyond the Map's Edge right now. But if you don't know, so I'm bouncing around a little bit. But Justin Posey, the author of Beyond the Map's Edge, came on to the D&D live show that streams on my channel with Art. Art and Rose are in here too. They're watching. And B&H helped get that off the ground, at least the original party and the original campaign. But Justin Posey came in and he played a character, and he was on there for about 3 hours. In the last session, it's up there on one of my other playlists. And in it, he was talking about his character had like a Saint Christopher medallion medal, and so a little bit about the lore is interesting because let me preface everything I'm about to say is that, hey, it's me, Art. Yep, there she is. A little about this. I don't think Justin gave like clues, right? I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would go on and give different people different clues that everybody isn't available. But I will say I do think that he might give reminders whenever he speaks to a large group, and you know the stuff. It's not behind a paywall. Anyone can access it. Just go on Estes Quest. If you're watching this, you probably know where Estes Quest is. You look at the latest D&D episode. You can see Justin on there. So it's not behind any paywalls. It's not really private or anything like that. But he might give a. I'm not going to say the N word because that's a word that triggers people because it has past associations with another hunt. But I'll use the R word, reminders, right? I think he'll give a reminder of stuff he's already said, answers he's already given, and so that's where I think there might be some valuable content in watching that. Also, just to learn a little bit more about what makes him tick. And so one of the things that popped out was his St. Christopher medal, because normally if you're creating a fantasy character in the Dungeons and Dragons realm, it's odd to see crossovers from like organized religion. Like D&D, they have their own kind of like made up religions that go along with the fantasy realm. So bringing in a St. Christopher medallion seems kind of odd. So learning, if you do a little bit of research about that on Wikipedia, on Google, you'll find out that saint is often depicted with a walking stick, and he helps people cross a river. It's kind of like part of his shtick. All right. So I thought that might be interesting there. Let me look back at the chat, see if I missed anything. Caught that. See it. Yep. I don't know how he did. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty impressive, right? The stamina on that guy. Would like to see a suit of armor that stands. You would like to. I probably would, man. I love suits of armor. Hey, what's up, Nemo? How you doing? Art Trooper nod. Nuances. Nope. It's the N word is nudge. But we can't say that word because it triggers a lot of people. So we're not gonna say nudge, right? We're gonna say reminders. I don't think he's giving out nudges. I think he might be giving reminders to stuff he's already said, stuff that's already been given. So the walking stick, right? It got me thinking about walking sticks because of the line cast your pole, right? So maybe it's something to do with unit of measure, and Indiana Jones, right? That's why it's a reminder, because he's already talked about Indiana Jones a lot. There's already theories out there about the walking stick, so it just got me thinking about it. And that's why, to bring this conversation full circle, Kiwi's Road in his book, which is really great, and you guys should check it out. He talks about kind of like a universal unit of measure, or like an early unit of measure that was consistent across different early civilizations, which is interesting to me because, that's a fascinating thing. How does one early civilization have the same unit of measure as another one on separate parts of the globe, right? This is pre-internet, pre-communication at that level. So I don't know. It's just a fascinating thing, right? Universal language, universal constants, and all that. But that was Van I'm about to give you more homework. I'm looking at your profile pic. What is that? A cat with a skull mask on there? I don't know what you got going on there. If I want to give hints. Yeah. So I think that's fair to say, right? He's not giving out hints. He's not giving out nudges to select people. It's just kind of reminders covering themes that are already talked about, right? The 17, walking stick theme, crossing bodies of water. It's kind of already a same thing. Aliens. Let's talk about aliens. Let's do it. Yeah, this is going to be a less organized live show today. I'm probably not going to go too long. Not that there's like family waiting for me. They're all like doing real work. I have a schedule that's pretty flexible. My work's mostly on the weekends, so I'm like one of the only ones with like a bunch of free time. What's up, Josh? What's going on in the book too? Yeah, I think someone's like burning something outside. I guess they do that in Texas a lot, right? Open brush fires or something. Here's a little plug for HEB, right? If you're in Texas, you gotta stop by HEB. They've got really nice mineral water here, 1877. There's no 71s, right, or 17s. Still haven't figured out what to do with those 17. I think it applies somewhere. I don't know where I'd rate 17 higher or lower on the scale versus 6 with the raccoons. What is that symbol? I don't know what that means. It's so Level Up with Kelly and Rose. You both have it. The little like a little, looks like a little alien ship with a little A. I don't know what that is. I think I saw Mushi with it earlier. I don't know what that little symbol is. Good morning, Josh. How you doing? And Rose Refract has it too. We call aliens insects, birds, buffaloes. Look, Kelly did it again. What is that symbol's driving me crazy. Probably look at it closely. It's like a little, it's not an Angzar. It's something else. HEB is great. Yeah, if you saw the picture I posted in Discord about the breakfast tacos my mom made, haven't had a, my mom's cooking in a while. So it's one of the best things about the holidays coming home. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. Be better. All right, let's see. I'm gonna block this guy. Let's put user in timeout. I just hide him. Hide this user. Okay. All right. He's hidden. That's what happens when you open yourself up online. Those tacos look great. Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good tacos. But now Davio has that symbol. I don't know if my phone's just showing this weird symbol or what that is. Oh, maybe. No, so you don't see it? So, like, after Davio wrote something, like right before the heart, there's a little symbol. You don't see it? Let me take a screenshot if I can. And I'll have to show it to you later. I mean, I can't show it now. But it's a little, like, it's like it's not an Angzar. It's like a line down. So it's like a 7 with a little line across it. And, it's after the crown. I promise you, it's after the crown. So after the crown, let's see, the last person that has it is Davio. So either you don't have one, Mushi, after you're the thing. No, it's not the crown. See, no, Davio doesn't have it anymore. What's up, Fuzzy? This is just kind of like a Christmas wrap. Christmas, just kind of shooting the breeze here. Rose, you have it now. It's right after the crown. So it's right after the crown. It's a symbol, and then the eyes. So you don't have that on your screen, a little symbol? Is it the hashtag? Too much. You don't see it? I promise I'm not making it up. Here, I'm taking another screenshot, so afterwards you'll see it. I don't know. It's weird. The only one, look, no one has it now except for, if I look back up, Davio and Rose on your last comment still have it. Logan, what's going on? Zildjian? Maybe. No, it's not the crown. It's something. It's after the crown. Maybe it's I don't know. It's weird. It's tripping me out. I'll show you on Discord after the video, so you'll see I'm not making stuff up. We see the crown hashtag number, then words. So like, okay, yeah. So I see the crown also. I see the crown hash, then a number, and that's all in purple. But it's not. I'm not drinking crown. No. Look, no one has it yet. So no one. If I scroll back up, the last person that has it is Davio's 3 comments ago. It's there. Oh, Dragon Lady. Now Dragon Lady has it. No, you guys. Now Rose. Now you have it also. See, so Dragon Lady doesn't have a crown. So there's no crown. It's just a symbol. It's Is it the rose symbol? The Dragon Lady, did you put a rose symbol before your eyes? That's really weird. Yeah, now Level Up with Kelly, you have it now too. I think you're all playing tricks on me. I think, yeah, you must know what it is. Because it's not a crown. Yep, so now Outside the Box has it. What's up, Kelly? Did you find out what it was? Outside the Box. It's not the crown with the hashtag and the number. Oh, maybe it's a certain emoji? Oh, okay. So if you only use an emoji with nothing else. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Hey, Kelly, hey, let's give props to Kelly because she solved it. So anytime you type just an emoji with nothing else, there's a strange little symbol before it. That's what it is. Yeah, that's it. Because Davio just did it. Level Up with Kelly did it. Yep, that's what it is. What's up, Cake? Yeah, Cake did it. That's what it is. Hey, I'll tell you, Kelly. I'm full disclosure. I slept on some of your earlier like theories, like when I first met you, because I didn't really like know you that well. I was like, these theories are pretty far out there. But Kelly does a level of research that's like pretty on point. Um, yeah. So Captain Jack, Van Day, Davio, you all have that. Oh no, not Davio, because he said look. But Captain Jack and Van Day, you have that now too, a little symbol. It's a shame us for not using our words. Yeah. But now I want to look up what that symbol is. And David, did you say it was a Zildian? A Zildian? Because that symbol looks, I don't know, pretty cool. It's like a little, it looks like a little radio tower with a subscript A, is what it looks like. Um, yeah, that's weird, yeah. I don't know. I like Captain Jack's emojis and messages. It's weird how much you can communicate with just an emoji or a meme or a GIF in Discord. But no, I am chugging this mineral water like nothing else. Mineral wells from Texas. Yeah. All right. So a few more value-added comments. So yeah, that's kind of my thought on the D&D. And this is, I wanted to say this publicly because this is my first public show since D&D. So I wanted to kind of get this out there. No, level up with Kelly. I'm not going to say your theories because I don't know if you've made them public yet. But like, Level Up with Kelly has some new stuff that she found a couple nights ago, and I was only being mean, Kelly, because you asked me to. I really, you told me to be mean to you to get you to go to sleep, so that's what I was trying to do. You know I love you, and I was really just want to make sure you got some sleep because you were up almost the same hours I was up, and I was working nights. So, but Level Up with Kelly has some really cool things that I don't know. I don't think she's deleted them, but she has some cool stuff she shared at night with stuff that she found in Netflix. But I wanted to say publicly that, again, I don't think Justin gave out secret clues, secret nudges, the dreaded N-word with select groups, right? I believe that everything he said is kind of directing us to stuff he's already pointed out, or the theories that are already out there, or reminding us on where to focus. I think would be pretty good, right? The overall theme of patterns and counting and looking for stuff, I think is pretty fair game. And those are theories that people already had, so it's not like it's not new stuff, right? But now if he had said something about like, I follow the stars to guide my fate, or the stars this or that, right? And that would kind of like pull in a whole nother direction, right? But what he was talking about was what? He was talking about patterns and numbers and counting and stuff like that, right? And I think the shadow stuff, that just falls into play with what he's been focusing about with his like layer 5 stuff, right? About, protecting and how you can't attack what you can't see and that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's scroll back up to the chat. What we got here? Yeah, appreciate it, Kelly. Appreciate you for sharing all your stuff. Rob Zillett first. King Casher, what's going on? Jim, how you doing? We're pro D&D players. Yeah, you guys going pro. Slight touch on a 340-year-old treasure hunt in Texas is in there. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Heroes and Misfits. What was with just hands? So the hand signals, I thought was counting. It's, I don't want to say common, but it's when there's like 6 people on a screen, especially if you want to communicate something to the dungeon master or to the audience. Like obviously 6 people can't be talking at the same time, but if your character is doing something with your hands or motion in the background, it can communicate things. And I tried to play off it when I saw him counting because I know that it was his character. So I just saw him as that was like a whole counting bit. And that's why I had the dwarf, the little dwarf I was playing at the time was like, why is he counting? Why is he counting? But if there was other hand signals, I must have missed them. We made it. Misfits. Imagination is a very useful tool. So imagination is great. Filter out the noise. Silver Seed, what's going on? You totally just got MCC, right? All right. Yeah, so those are kind of the big things I wanted to cover was, my kind of thoughts, and I want to publicly go out and say that. Again, I don't think he's giving out select hints or anything like that. And then kind of overall themes, right? There's been a lot, I don't know how do I say, renewed focus or additional focus on There's Treasure Inside, which I think is great, right? I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing JCB, seeing John at the, which I still don't know what he prefers. I think, so my last interview, I remember asking him, I'm trying to think of my words. Did I say, do you prefer John or JCB? Or I might have said, should I call you John or JCB? And I think he said John's fine. Because I think in the interview, if I'm remembering correctly, I say John. I don't know. John just seems like really familiar. And I was like, I don't want to assume that we're on that familiar level yet. JCB seems a little bit more formal. But he seemed okay with John. So, yeah, hold on. What's going on here? Dat Curry, though. TTI. Yep, cake. We're getting there. We're getting it. Oh, Jess from New Girl? Oh, yeah, Jess and Cece from New Girl. Yeah. Wait. Focus. TTI. All right, I'm thinking about New Girl. Okay. John. Yeah. I think John's okay without being too familiar, right? But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing him now that K-Pro and Calazar announced the good news that he's going to be, from my understanding, if I got this right, he's going to be at the Treasure Conference, right? The Treasure Con. But he's having a book signing the next day, Sunday, which I'm glad I got my return flight late Sunday. But he is speaking at the con. So if I got that right, he's speaking at the con, but doing a full Q&A the next day. Or maybe I got that wrong. Maybe it's full Q&A at the con, just book signing next day. Either way, he's going to be there. So I'll be looking forward to that. So now that there is like some more attention on TTI, and I know there's already been people working on it, but as far as like big numbers of people working on it, well, that's not the right thing to say, big public numbers of people working on it. Yeah, I'll be focusing some more on it. I'm going to start, I didn't bring my book on vacation, but when I get back, I'm going to start doing another chapter by chapter, which benefits the lion's share mostly. And I will say I had my early mindset on the lion's share was I probably shouldn't work on it. It's going to be so difficult. Better to work on a small box that I think is near me before I do the lion's share. But my mindset has changed on the lion's share. I think from listening to what JCB has said. See, there I go again. John, I don't know. JCB seems to flow off the tongue. I don't know. I'll go back and forth. On listening to what John has said about the lion's share, about his thoughts on it, trying to gauge the difficulty of it, I think that there probably is some value. Because early on, I'm not going to work on it because I don't think there's that much value to it. I don't think it's going to be easily crackable for the amount of work that has to go into it. But I think that's changed a little bit. So I'll be doing a chapter by chapter dive through again, trying to pull out a second pass of There's Treasure Inside. And I think there'll be some value in there. And instead of waiting till the very end to kind of like, this time I'll try to build a solve or build connections as we go through. So look forward to that. That'll start, I'll start that next Monday because I get back home on Friday. So I'll have the whole weekend to do that. So yeah, so next Monday, 12:30 Eastern, right? I'll start with chapter 1. I'll start with the introduction, right? Because that's the important thing to pull out. And I think there's a whole lot of value in the introduction, and we'll go through TTI again. So that'll be fun. I won't completely give up Beyond the Map's Edge. I'm still going to be working on it, right? But there'll probably be less public content for that unless something changes. Let's go back to the chat here. Oh, yeah, Cake is extremely impressive. She's done a massive amount of work on there. And anyone that doesn't value Cake is, I think, messing up. Rose suggests MCC, Owen Hill plays with us one day. That'd be so great. Yeah, hey, JCB, if you're watching, hi. Or if anybody that knows JCB is watching, I did send an email out to your team the same way we communicated to arrange the interview. But there's kind of an open invitation to you. So if anybody's watching that knows JCB, right? I'd love to get you on for Dungeons & Dragons. I know that's kind of, you have an interest in it, right? More than just a passing interest. And so I think typically you play the role of Dungeon Master, which I probably would be open to if you want to run a one-shot, but I know that it's a lot more work. So I was just kind of saying, hey, if you want to come in as a guest, We could do a one episode, or if 4 hours is a big time commit, hey, you're a father, you got a family, you want to do, normally we split our 4 hours. We have a nice break in between to allow the players to, do a bio break or anything like that. So if you want to do like just a front half, back half thing, or just an NPC, you want to pop in and it's just, I give the players a escort quest, hey, escort this wealthy merchant from point A to point B and something like that. I don't know. We'll work it out. But that'd be great. Just a little invitation out there. We work in the shadows late night. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they do. They do some late night stuff. Double tap your screens, or else double tap. Mining with Josh. I feel like mining with Josh. I was like that at first, right? I mean, it just makes sense to me from the way it was laid out, right? So, all right, hey, this is JCB's game. You've got 5 boxes, 4 mini ones. At the end of, Kelly, thank you very much. Kelly is one of our huge supporters, right? Big supporter for, she pretty much sponsored our very first episode of the D&D show. So I think Chad Bird sponsored our second one. But thank you very much for the super chat, Kelly. Kelly, you're going to be in Vegas. Yeah, I'll have to, I got to get your shirt size. I think I'll have something for you. Have some Estes Quest merch there for you. Lost my train of thought. 5 boxes, Montana Josh. Yeah, so 5 boxes, and he says in each of the small boxes, I've included an additional clue, right? A special something for the big box. So I'm like, okay, well, if the big box is that difficult to find that you want people to find the smaller ones first, then it's kind of like an end game kind of thing, right? But he's come on one of his interviews and said, it might have been the Kalos Arcade Pro one, saying that, hey, if I was looking, I'd look for the lion's share first. Right, so I'm like, is that a message? Is that something for us? And from what I think I heard, from the way I understand the interviews, it seems like he's seen some theories that are not too far off for the lion's share. So he's seen some good work on it. So that's good news for people. They can just look through what's publicly available, and something out there has got to be close to it, right? If I'm understanding him correctly, that's how I understand it. So. Yeah, I'm gonna shift my focus there a little bit. Good thing I was looking for lion's share. Kelly, you said something very wise the other night when you were on about that. I think I'm always a little hesitant when someone's like, "Hey, I have a great solve. You should go get it." And in my head, I'm like, if it's so great, why don't you get it? Because then I'm wasting my time and resources to go out and check something that you may not feel that strongly about, right? So I'm always like, hey. But hey, somebody could be, it could be genuine. I really believe that. If you have a really strong solve, I'd much rather somebody be honest and open with me and say, hey, I have this solve. I feel kind of meh about it. Here's where it's at. Like be honest with me, right? Just let me know, like, hey, I found something that leads here. I don't know what to do with it. What do you think? And if it's close by, and I've done that before. I mean, I've checked out places that are close to me that I don't really feel that great about, but it's only 30 minutes out of my time, or it's like a couple hours on a free day, so why not? But I don't think it's in St. Augustine. But it might be. Maybe it's worth it. Thinking of starting a FitQuest vlog. Hey, no. Okay, you really should. Art, Cerulean Clouds. You really should. I think everybody. So here's the big thing, right? It's made me so accountable. There's been so many days, right? I've been doing it for 22 days. There's been so many days where I'm like, I just don't feel like doing it today. But I'm like, I've got a commitment. I do one every day. It's going to be noticeable if I don't. So it keeps me in check. I love it for form because I'm always like, oh yeah, I'm hitting full range of motion for these squats and push-ups. And I look back and I'm like, I cheated on a couple of them. I'll do better next time, right? So I love the form check for that. 2, it's progress. I'm already looking at, I've only been doing it for 22 days. I can already look at my first video and be like, oh man, look, that's how far back I was, right? I don't know. I think my face looks a little thinner. That just could be me. My wife's like, My mom's always going to say yeah because, she's my mom. But I don't know. We'll see. But definitely feeling and noticing differences elsewhere. Getting caked up back there. Respectfully. Q&A gone. Cake is professional. Cake super. We all love cake. Wow, Kelly, you'd be a professional treasure hunter. Yeah, that's true. Love the hoodie. Yeah. Hey. Okay. All right, Kelly, I got you. Kelly, I just got to get your size. You don't have to say it on here if you don't want to. Just DM me your size. All right. I got you, Kelly. Get you one in Vegas. That's right. Hey, Kiwis Road, giving him another shout out there. Echoes of Eternity is available on Amazon. It's a short read. It's not super long, but I think it definitely did. Like I said, I read it and it sparked a couple things for the hunt, and I think that's worth its value in itself. Barry Casey, what's going on, man? One of the OG followers here. Barry, you've been around for like pretty much the beginning. Daniel San, Lego part. That's interesting. Could you imagine him writing a one shot? That would be wild. Yeah, I'm catching up on the chat. I'm like, I don't know, like 10 minutes back, but I'm catching up on the chat. I would love. I mean, again, it's a lot of work. Setting up a one shot, it's a lot of work. So again, I'm not expecting that. I would definitely love to play a one shot run by JCB. That'd be so wild. That'd be great. But again, if you just want to pop on for a guest slot, it'd be awesome. Only 2 likes. Merry Christmas, Level with Kelly. Now I've got to bring 2 hoodies. Thank you very much, Kelly. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all that you do for the community. Hey, thank you too, Kelly. And again, now I'm feeling guilty because I wasn't mean to you the other night, but I was mean to you because you asked me to be. Because I was really just concerned. But hey, you know yourself better than anyone else. Yeah, Kelly's got some great work. I'm telling you guys. I want to say it because I think it's pretty interesting. But just listen to her and ask her about her Netflix finds. She got some good ones. Cake is super fire. Hit that like. Kelly, sponsored by Kelly and Chad. No, that's right. Episode 1. You know, I'm gonna put that in the description. Episode 1 sponsored by Kelly, and episode 2 is Chad Bird. We'll see sponsors episode 3. Again, which I should say, Thursday is Christmas. There's no D&D this Thursday. I should have said that in the last stream. I'll put that out there. But I need to get the word out more that there's no D&D this Thursday. We'll continue next Thursday. Oh, dressing up like characters for the con. That'd be great. Can't appreciate you guys. Can't truly do it. Can't wait till Vegas. It's going to be so much fun. I already got my tickets. Still open on where I'm staying. It's either going to be the Golden Nugget or now Circa might be in. My wife's mother gets comped a lot of stuff. Well, it's my mother-in-law, right? So we had now there's the opportunity of... I chose Golden Nugget because I heard good things about it. And it's like central, and that's where the poker tournament is. And that's one of my big things is I love playing poker. I'm not good at it, but I really enjoy it. But people are saying that Circa is newer. I've got a little bit of allergies or sensitive to smoke, to dust, a lot of stuff. Just frail built. And so a lot of the older casinos, especially the ones that used to allow smoking, kind of affect me with my allergies and stuff like that. So I choose one of the newer ones. So Circa or Golden Nugget would probably be where I'll be at. What did Kate delete? Was she acting up? I mean, what did Rose delete? Makes sense of the Richful box. Yep. Lion's Share is the hardest one in the right direction. Lion's Share is the hardest one in my opinion, Cake. That's what Cake said. I'm trying to think how I feel about that. That's how I felt originally. Now, I don't know. We'll start the second run through of the book and we'll see. Think lining up the back of the coins to make one line, started lining box. I've seen all kinds of stuff with the coins, man. I've seen them lining up. I've seen them on the overlaid on U.S. map. I've seen Olympic rings. We know that they mean something, right? He's pretty much verified that they mean something. I think they mean something different in every circumstance. I don't think that you use the coins the same way. So I think you use the coins. And if you don't know what I'm talking about TTI, right? John's boxes. There's a coin associated with each one. I think you use them differently each way. I've worked. I'm doing squats every morning. There we go, Rose. Get that. Get that. Trying to think of what to say respectfully. I'll just say thumbs up, Rose. Getting it. Trail that might line up, overlay. No, I don't think it has to do with a trail. This year I lost 35 pounds, but I think it's time for intentional work. Hey, that's great. That's great art. That's super great. Yeah. I'm down since December. I'm down I think like 8. So I think like 8 pounds. So that's pretty good. And I really haven't focused on the food part yet. I know the food is like the most important part. I've just been kind of doing the exercise routine, but starting January 1st, I'll incorporate the food into that, and I haven't really decided what that's going to look like yet. I'm thinking mainly just less snacking. I'm a big snacker. Love snacks. Snackums are huge. So just kind of like not buying those, um, or limiting myself to like one snack per grocery trip might help out. But I've already done pretty well on cutting out the late night desserts, right? I know eating sugary, sweet stuff late at night is not the best thing to do. For a long time, that's like my habit. Like, I can't go to bed. I haven't had dessert. Like, that was like my rationing. Like, got to have dessert before bed. Got to have dessert after dinner, right? I know that's not a healthy thing to do, so I cut that out in December for the most part. I did have a Whataburger shake last night. Whataburger's got but it's cheating, right? It's the holidays. You can cheat. It's what they've got a Dr. Pepper shake. It's pretty delicious. Anyways, get it's really in. Well, I was telling you, if excited, can't help. Good morning, good Elkin. What's going on? Kelly's great. Want to hear more? We're back and hungover on New Year's. That's right. I just figured out how to screen record Netflix like a week ago. No, oh yeah. Kelly's got. I'm telling you, Kelly's got great stuff. Circles clean up, but they card you every time you enter. So hey, I think that's worth it for me. As I again really sensitive allergies. My nose picks up on everything except gold. I can't find gold with it, but yeah, it might be worth it for me to stay. Just get some good sleep. What do we got here? Diet alone on my work. 4 coins, 5 chests. Each coin is its own chest. 4 coins line up as the 5th, unless my number's wrong. Yeah, it could be Kiwi. It could be. I really don't think they're used altogether. Cutting carbs and increasing protein. Love the protein. Dang, okay, that's about safe snackums like fruits and cheese. Gonna start some lifestyle changes. Come here. Yeah, hey. So my whole thing was Kiwi. I started in December 1st. I was like, you know what? Everybody's gonna start January 1st. Let's start December 1st. Get that momentum, right? That's been like kind of my key word for the past couple of weeks. Is like an object in motion stays in motion, right? Object rest stays at rest. So there's a little bit of science there. What is that? Thermodynamics? No. Some laws. I don't know. I can't. Something science. It seems smart, but that's why I wanted to build a little momentum going in, and I think I have, but yeah, hey, start whenever, right? I always encourage people to start today, do something today, but hey, if you want to start January 1st, as long as you start, right? No bread. Oh, I love bread though. Yesterday I got offered to buy radio with volume stuck on full for only $2. Well, I can't turn that down. That's good, Joe. That's good. That's good, Joe. Newtonian laws. Inertia is a property of matter. Hell yeah, the gym's just like you less to come for the crowd. Yeah. You can build that gym cred. Kaizen, little action to build it. Yeah. We learn about Kaizen. My work, the Japanese Kaizen principle. There are a lot of logistics, a lot of warehouses. They do the 5S or the rules of Kaizen. They build that in there. Stop eating anything with white powder in it. Stay away from that white powder. That's right. In my mind, I started years ago. You look at Mr. Clean. Thanks. It's actually a little bit prickly. Yesterday I fresh shaved, but I'll probably shave. We're doing some family photos, I think, tomorrow. So, all right. About 40 minutes. Probably gonna get on the road here pretty soon. Wind up the chat. So, anything you got? Any last saved rounds before I cut the stream? No white powder. Why is the foot emoji on there? With foot powder? Stomp. I don't know what the foot emoji on there is. But yeah, I just wanted to throw out some thoughts. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate anything during this time, just enjoy the last few weeks, last few days of the end of the year, right? Today's the 22nd, so what, 8-9 days left? So yeah, be a little bit of motivational speech for the end of the year is think about what you want the next year to be. Manifest it, think about it, write it down. Accountability is a big thing, right? That's one of the reasons why I love doing these videos. Is it's a form of accountability, right? So whether it's the internet, I think it's great for the anonymity, right? So you can put a goal out there, challenge yourself, hold yourself to it, post about it. But if you want to be a little more private, you can build. A lot of people have built relationships on Discord. You can take a buddy instead of a treasure hunting partner, a fitness partner, or whatever your goal is, right? Some people, want to read more books than whatever the next year is. Pick a person, hold them accountable, and ask them to hold you accountable. And hey, ask them every couple of weeks, how's that book you're reading? Some people want to learn more about history, want to learn more about whatever. There's many different goals, not just fitness, right? I pick fitness because it's something that I'm passionate about, right? And one of the treasures we're looking for is 60 pounds, right? So we got to make sure we can be fit to carry that out. I want to find more treasure. Hey, Van Day, tell Sidetrack to keep you accountable. Make sure you find more treasure. New Year's resolution: be a treasure finder. That's a good one. Those are real good ideas. Yeah. So I don't know. I appreciate you guys. Really, I really do. The interaction, I appreciate it, and the comments on all the videos, whatever the topic is. Right, it's a pretty good group here. I really appreciate it. All right. So thanks again. I'm manifesting me and trying to find 82 bucks. That's right. We do have something planned out. We got to work on Darby challenge. Oh, there you go, Kiwi. That's good. Oh, I think I know a little bit about what you're talking about, Kiwi. Yeah, if you read Kiwi's book, you'll learn a little bit about what he's talking about there. All right. Happy solstice indeed. Is that today or last night? Today still going on? Happy solstice. All right. Thanks again, Kelly, for the super chats. DM me your size. I'll get you something. Have something there for you. And this is off sugar process. Hey, that's incredible, Stephanie. That was one of the hardest things I've done. I had to cut chocolate and cut caffeine for like a couple of months prepping for a high altitude hike. And that was really, really difficult. So I know how difficult that can be. So congratulations, Stephanie Shell. Really do that. That's good stuff right there. I'm hoping to. All right, Frog. All right. Take care, everybody. See you guys in Discord in a little bit. And yeah, see you around. Bye.